Okay. Now it's a hemisphere on top of a cone for number 3. Hemisphere formula is not on the sheet, but you have to know that when they give you a hemisphere, which is a half sphere, you're just going to take 1/2 the volume of the sphere with the same radius. So I wrote the volume formula for the hemisphere with 1/2 and then inside parentheses the volume of the sphere formula from the reference sheet. All you need to plug into this formula is the radius, which they give you as 1. So I simplified inside the parentheses except for the pi. The 4/3 times the 1 cubed is 4/3 pi. And then multiply 1/2 by 4/3, you get 2/3 pi. So that's the volume of the hemisphere. The volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r squared h, right off the reference sheet formula that is on the first page. So I plug in the 1 for the radius, and now with the cone, you have to also plug in height, which is 5. So I did the 1 squared, then the 1/3 times 5 gave me 5/3, bring down the pi. So both parts of this figure are in terms of pi. So when I get the total volume and I take 2/3 pi plus 5/3 pi, I could actually simplify that and get 7/3 pi because they're like terms. They both have a pi, so it acts just like a variable would act. I added the 2/3 and 5/3 and then put the pi on the end. Again, if it didn't say to leave it in terms of pi and wanted you to round it, I would put this whole thing in the calculator and then round the answer.